Hello.
Creeper. Oh man.
What's up? It's me, your girl, FoxQueen, aka Alice, aka.
Creeper. Oh man.
Let's get started, everyone, shall we? So last we left off, welcome to the trial of Cocorico. What are these things in the walls? I expect you guys have, left comments and to guess what they are. Maybe you didn't, but you should. Please let me know what you think they are. I have no idea. Are these femurs? That's my guess. I feel like they look femury. I mean, there's bones above them. Maybe it's rocks. I don't know. Whatever. This is depressing. Let's get to it. Am I to understand that you did not witness the crime firsthand, madam? That you only saw the aftermath? Yes, but one of us did happen to see the incident itself. Ma'am, Boomart, I found this here pigeon running around our tunnels. I am no pigeon, monsieur. He's a spy in any case. Let's say I execute him right now. It's alright, he's with me. With you? He's my assistant. He carries my bags and stuff. Falcon, I trust that you do not have any other assistants lurking around the corner. I left my water over there. I went to go take a sip, and I could not, in fact, take a sip. So, pause. Ah. Come around here often? Alright, let's get back to this. Don't get myself banned from YouTube for showing my goddamn legs. Okay. No, madam. Then take your lackey out of my sight. Eee. Psst, Falcon. What is it? I saw someone lurking in the catacombs. I think he was watching us from the shadows. Another rebel? I don't know. But he got spooked when he saw me. He dropped this. What's this? A political pamphlet? Cult pamphlet. Had to enunciate. Has been added to your evidence folder. Well, I'd best be getting back to the patrols then. Not so fast, Perio. You witnessed the crime firsthand, did you not? I did, ma'am. Then you can be our witness. Go stand in the center. Okie dokie. Do I need to say an oath or something? That won't be necessary. We trust you. Just tell us what you saw the last night, Perio. Okay, okie dokie. I saw it as plain as day. The croc monster was just minding his own business on Rue de Marmosets, when all of a sudden this here brute of a rooster appeared with his gun in hand. Bam! The rooster fired, the croc slumped to the floor. Using the last of his strength, the croc monster drew his own gun. Bam! The croc fired back. So to clarify, Cocorico shot first. Yes, ma'am. No question there. What happened next? Well, I knew you guys, Fontaine, Remius, and you, ma'am, were only a stone's throw away at the cathedral, so I ran to get your help. We all arrived back on the scene maybe a minute after I'd left, and there I saw the dead croc monster and the murderous severing Cocorico with my own eyes. Thank you for your report, Perio. I keep looking at him and he just looks so sad and like half dead, and it's really freaking me out. It's nothing, ma'am. You see, Falcon, Perio is not the sharpest knife in the kitchen. True that, but he is honest to a fault. I would trust his words with my own life. I don't doubt the man's honesty, madam. Nonetheless, I would like to cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? What does that mean? I don't claim to be an expert of the law, but that was my brother's role in the family, but I think a cross-examination means that Falcon would like to waste our time by asking pointless questions. Actually, it means I would like to make sure that Perio's story holds up under scrutiny. Yes, I will be asking questions, but only questions that directly relate to the case at hand. Clearly a pointless stalling tactic, madam. Shall we put an end to the trial? No. We will let the bird have his little cross-examination, but I'm warning you, Falcon, Don't mess with me. Don't mess with you? If I get even the slightest inkling that you are rambling to stall for time, I will end this trial on the spot. I'm gonna frick up because I don't know. Do I make myself clear? Oh, God. Oh, no. Start questioning Cocorico's shoe size or the color of the croc monster's underwear, and I will lose my patience. Yeah, I get it. Cross-examination. Select a statement to question. Plain as day. Didn't we get this letter at night? Didn't he go at night? Or is it night now? You claim that you saw the incident plain as day. Yep, plain as day. The crime occurred at nighttime. Perio, I would like to remind you that this crime occurred around nighttime. In February. On an overcast, moonless night. In an unlit alley. What's your point? It would have been dark. So dark that you could not possibly have correctly identified the people involved. Hey, I swear I saw what I saw. Hold on, Falcon. You slipped up. You say that the alley was unlit, but I distinctly recall there being lanterns over Rue de Marmosets. Oh, that's right, that's right. We live in La Ville Lumerie. Sure. There's a gas lamp on every street. You're right, Madame Beaumont. There are street lamps over Rue de Marmosets, but they wouldn't have been any good. Why? They wouldn't have been any good. Why wouldn't they have been any good? Oh, frick me. Alice, come on, brain, let's do this. They wouldn't have been any good. Because... Why? I don't know. I don't know why. Okay, let's go down this list. This probably isn't it. This also probably isn't it. This has nothing to do with this. What would these... Oh, I just probably don't have the evidence. Frick me. Frick me. Take a look at this. You're saying this is how you know the street lamps were broken? I don't quite follow. Well, you see, picked the wrong piece of evidence, didn't you? Yeah, I messed up. Are you trying to toy with me? I don't appreciate it. Explain yourself, Falcon. Why do you think the street lamps over Rue de Marmosets were broken? I don't know why. I don't know. Take a look at this. You're saying... Well, you see... Do I have it? I don't feel like I have it. I don't think I have it. I think I'm freaking screwed. I think Cocorico's dead. I think I totally murdered someone. I feel like I'm missing something personally. Frick. Okay. You're saying... He's floundering, man. Agreed. I've heard enough of these rambling theories. Falcon, your respect for your comrade is admirable, and you displayed great valiance by leaping headfirst into the lion's den. But you have failed to convince me of this bird's innocence. Madame Boumart, I implore you, not another word. We humored you. We set up a court and went through the motions of the trial. For now, the rooster's guilt has been formally proven. We have more evidence. Enough. The trial is over. Severin Cocorico, you've been formally tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty on the counts of conspiracy, of the murder of Cocorico, and of the murder of my father, Jean Boumart. Madam, please. JJ, it's all right. I've made my peace. This is far from all right. Dying in the name of the New Republic at the hands of these rebels. There are worse ways to go. It was good enough for Robespierre, right? Severin. I most certainly have the bad ending. Wow, I really can't do puzzles unless they hold my hand, can I? Tend to the body, Pirio. Yes, ma'am. Do you plan to kill us too? Why would I do that? You two have done nothing wrong. I see no reason for you to be tried, let alone executed. Your mercy is admirable, madam, but I fear if we let these two go, they will tell the police everything. It would compromise us. No, we promised to keep our beaks shut. Right, Falcon? But we cannot trust the word of potential traitors. Madam, for the good of France, we must execute the birds right now. Some man of God you are. I hate to admit it, but you have a point, Remius. This is an unpleasant situation. What to do? Okay, I know. I'm going to give you a choice. You have two options. The first is that I shoot you right here and now. That's not something either of us particularly want, but if it must be done... What's option number 2? You join us. We need lawyers oh, God. Frick me. This is the bad place. We need lawyers to help bring the New Republic into fruition. Your skills would be very much appreciated. Our skills? Somebody has to draft new laws. Somebody has to file the paperwork to secure the New Republic's internationally recognized legal status. Somebody has to prosecute the officials who corrupted this country. Wouldn't that be a glorious job? You mean prosecute the Prime Minister or the King? We can discuss the specifics later. For now, I need to hear a decision. What will it be? I would rather die. I would rather join you. We would love to join you. The rebels and the Aviary attorneys. What a team. Sparrison, this is serious. Let me talk. No, I know what you were about to say, and it was stupid. I'm not going to let you throw away both of our lives so you can satisfy your stupid pride. I refuse to work with the monster who murdered Severin. You don't have to be happy with the task. Just play along. Are you two done conferring? We can't draw this out any longer. Fine, we'll work with you. Good. Then a verbal contract has been made. So, what happens now? Pirio and Fontaine will lead you to Le Canard Joye. I will finish up here and meet you in 2 hours. Needless to say, they shall be keeping a close watch on you. Don't even think about running. Of course. Then we're done here. Fontaine, lead the way. Yes, madam. Come along, you two. You can't be seriously trusting these filthy lawyers, madam. They're probably plotting revenge for their dead friend at the very moment. I do trust them. Throughout the trial, I got the impression that Falcon was trying to de-escalate the situation, avoid violence. Such a viewpoint is naive, but that is exactly what we need in this revolution. But they will betray you. If they are stupid enough to even raise one feather against me, they will regret it. Oh, God. Frick me! I'm gonna have to, redo this game from, scratch. There has to be a way. I am convinced after this trial. The other trials, I was like, yeah, no, maybe I'm just things are just rough. This game just hurts you, I am convinced after this trial that, there are bad endings. And I've gotten every single one. I hate everything. Yes. You can come out now, brother. How did it go? Better than we ever hoped for. The rooster is dead. The madam has tasted her first blood. Amazing. Completely worth getting shot for. A meddlesome falcon tried to disrupt the Oh, god dang it! He didn't even kill him! Frick me! Everything sucks. This sucks. We're gonna have to replay this game. I'm gonna have to replay this game. I'm gonna have to replay this game. Falcon, really? That tenuous wretch. Don't worry, he floundered and bumbled around hopelessly. The madam thinks that he's of some use, but really, he's as good as dead. This is marvelous. Every piece is falling into place. Our dream will be a reality in no time at all. To reason, brother. To reason. I hate everything. Fraternite. I hope you don't harbor too much hate for the madam. I know that the rooster was your friend, but the madam does what she does for the good of France. Boy, oh boy, this is awkward. This is a bit... perhaps a round of drinks are in order? After all, this is a tavern. What do you two say? I mean, no disrespect, Fontaine, but I'm not thirsty. Me neither. I get it. You're both a little shaken by what you saw. Can we at least get you some wine? Just a small glass to calm the nerves? Fine, whatever. Glad I didn't have any choice. Very good. Pirio, fetch our guests some drinks. It's your round. My round? No way, it's your turn. Turns don't matter. You still owe me for the omelet I generously paid for last Friday. Yeah, well, you owe me for that coffee on Tuesday. Okay, so that's 30 cents of coffee deducted from a 70-cent omelet. Plus the 25-cent peanuts you swiped from my pantry. Hold up. I ain't so good at mental arithmetic. Listen, Sparrowson, you need to go. Go? Yes. I'll create a distraction. You head straight for the back door. Is that such a good idea? If we both stick around, we could both end up dead as soon as we rub that line us the wrong way. If we both run, these two will probably shoot us in the backs. So the way I see it, one of us running is the most viable option. Falcon, don't argue. Once you're out, find Valerty and tell him what you've seen. Okay. So it's agreed. You get this round, I'll owe you 2 cents. Yep, and I'll hold you to 2 cents. Be right back. Don't you two move or nothing. He'll hold me to the 2 cents? That Pirio is such a miser. Anyway, I don't feel like sitting in silence. Let's pass the time. Fontaine, do you want to play some cards while we wait? Some cards? Well, I'm no gambler, but sure, we can have a quick round or something. Great. Have you ever heard of Jack Noir? No, but that name sounds dubious. That's fine, I assure you. Deal me in, and I'll demonstrate. Blackjack it is. Oh, Jack Noir is blackjack, and how did I not get that? Frick my brain, god dang. It's because I keep playing this game at the end of the day. That's probably not helping. And I'm horrible at puzzles and, like, murder mysteries. I'm like, I can't. I don't know. I just can't do it. I'm like... Why did I stand? I lost. Shocking. So, what do you think? I think you just took the rules of blackjack and slapped them awkwardly onto a tarot deck. Oh! Okay, I see. Okay, that makes more sense. It's a terrible game. Oh, and, well, how about we play some, Pourquoi instead? Pourquoi? If that's just poker with tarot cards, I swear to God. Alright, I bought drinks. One for me, one for you, one for you, and one for... Hey, where's the little one? The little one? He's right... Oh. Merde, I lost him. You lost him? How did you lose him? I was gone for 2 minutes. I think I dropped the ball on this one. I'll say, the madam's gonna string us up for sure. Actually, we should make up a cover story. We can't let her find out about this. You can't let me find out about what? Tweedledee and Tweedledum over here weren't paying attention and let Sparrowson walk casually away. Madam! We can explain. I swear, I give you two bozos one job. Doesn't matter. That little bird was dispensable for our plans, but Falcon isn't. What's important is that he's still here. Madam, if Sparrowson runs to the police, then both this location and the sleeping city are compromised. We should keep this meeting brief. Agreed. Falcon, let me quickly fill you in. As you probably know, we are planning to form a protest, an enormous protest, on the 14th of this month. We intend to draw a massive crowd to the Place de la Concorde. Sure. And then we shall march across Tuileries Garden. A march across the Tuileries. You intend to storm the Louvre? No, the Palais Royal. That's where the king and prime minister will be residing. I would like to go peacefully, but peaceful uprisings have a habit of turning violent, don't they? Exactly. And we can't let the leaders of the country escape amidst the chaos. They must be tried for their crimes against the French people. On that note, I want you to lead the prosecution. You want me to prosecute the King of France? The king and the prime minister. They are both responsible for the rampant inequality that plagues this country. On the day of the revolution, we will drag both of those overpaid bourgeois onto the streets, and you shall prosecute them then and there. I think I understand. Prosecuting the pair for crimes against humanity, I suppose. It could certainly be done. If I were to interview a lot of citizens, gather a lot of evidence, file some paperwork, I could probably prepare a case in around 2 months. We don't have the luxury of time. Use your ingenuity on the day, just like you did in the catacombs. I couldn't do it in the catacombs, Beaumont! Ah! You can't be serious. There is no alternative. The wheels of the revolution are already turning, and the revolution will ignite in under a week. The question on my mind is, what do we do with you until then? You can leave him with us, ma'am. We'll keep a good eye on him. After seeing the atrocious job you two did guarding the little bird, I think not. I'll just have to guard you myself, Falcon. You shall spend this week at my side while I complete our preparations. At your side, all day and night? Absolutely. I'm not going to let you out of my sight for 1 minute. That seems excessive. You can trust me, madam. No, I can't. You've promised to help me, but I know that you don't actually believe in the cause of the Second Republic. If I give you 1 grain of freedom, you will undoubtedly flee. Yeah. This meeting is over. Come along, Falcon. I just want to leave France. Ooh, what is this? Oh, it's Sparrowson. And then, while we were sitting in the tavern, Falcon gave me the opportunity to escape. He created a distraction, and I sneaked away and went straight to the police. Then you called a meeting, and, well, here I am. I see. So Severin Cocorico died at the hands of the rebels. That's right. And Falcon revealed his true colors as a traitor. Traitor? No, that's not right, Inspector. Falcon's not a rebel. He's just playing along so he can save his own life. Don't be so naive, Sparrowson. Put the puzzle pieces together. What? Sir! What? My dude! Freaking hell, are you kidding me? Valerty, I liked you. Falcon willingly leapt into the lion's den for the specific purpose of siding with the rebels. He let you escape because he could see that you weren't truly sympathetic to the rebel cause. That doesn't make sense at all. Falcon's never shown a rebellious streak. Tell me, Sparrowson, what do you know about Falcon's past? Not a lot. He's a private person. Has he ever told you what he did during the July Revolution, before he changed his name? No, he hasn't told me anything, really. Sparrowson, let me tell you about the man they call the Viridian Killer. It's a beautiful spot to relax, have a picnic, or plan for a violent uprising. Okay. We'll go to the Palais Royal. The Palais Royal. Just look at that disgusting den of fat cat bourgeois and hypocritical politicians. The king is probably in there as we speak, probably sitting in his high chair, stuffing his bloated face with cake and wine, while he boasts about being the perfect citizen king. Did you come here just to moan about the king? No. I've come to assess the potential battleground. On the day of the rebellion, I might order Pirio to set up a barricade over there. What do you think? There? Right outside the Palais Royal? Of course. It's the perfect place for a defensive garrison. We can gather furniture from nearby buildings, build a wall, and position rifles to fend off the police. When the time is right, it will serve as the ideal location to launch our assault on the palace. So you weren't just throwing empty words in the tavern. You actually do intend on dragging the king out of the palace through violence. Of course, he'll never abdicate on his own volition. It's not as if I want to see bloodshed, Falcon. It's necessary. It's inevitable. I mean, we have to be realistic. There's no way to bring change to a country without using violence, is there? I think there are ways. People look back on the violent moments of history, the executions, the wars, the bloody revolutions. But who's to say that a country could not be overturned just through the chance of the people? A pacifist revolution. Interesting. I would love for such a thing to be possible. Maybe. It would be better to avoid building the barricades. At least until it's clear that violence is inevitable. That's good. That's a good compromise, madam. All right. I guess let's go to the market. La Halls, huh? Let me guess. You have a weapon supplier somewhere around here? Or maybe this is where you plan on meeting an informant, a government defector. It is as good a meeting spot as any. Actually, I'm here for groceries. There's no need for that look. You think just because I'm a gun-toting rebel, I don't need to buy food? Ma'am Boumart! Ma'am Boumart! Well, if it isn't Satan and little Gambade, you're growing bigger every time I see you. Ma'am, you have to hear this. Something big went down here yesterday. A policeman! A nasty, ugly policeman. Let me guess. He was bullying people into revealing secrets on the whereabouts of the revolutionaries. Well, that's how it started, ma'am. Same old bullying tactics. He was pushing around this old beggar rat who hangs around the market sometimes, but then when the rat wasn't speaking up, the policeman drew his gun and shot him. The policeman shot the beggar? Just like that? Yep. But then the coward cop went and ran before we could turn on him. I find this difficult to believe. A policeman wouldn't openly shoot a beggar without just cause. Open your eyes, Falcon. This is the regime us Parisians live under. We're ignored by the government, oppressed by the police, and hanged by the courts. Why do you think I'm fighting so hard to make a change? We can't put up with this sort of bullying. No, this can't be right. Something has to be missing from Satan's story. Do you mind if I ask you a couple questions, madam? Sure, ask away. Make it quick, Falcon. What did the policeman look like? Well, I didn't get a good look, but he was tall and ugly and mean-looking, and he had one eye. Okay, Flaherty. One eye? Yep, had one of them pirate patches. There's no way. Ring any bells, Falcon? I know a man who fits the description, but it simply couldn't be him. He's a bitter individual, but he's morally righteous. I can't imagine him shooting an innocent person so recklessly. Don't let your bias towards the justice system affect your judgment, Falcon. If you think you know who did this, then please name and shame him. I think I should bite my tongue until I'm a little more certain. Did you want to know anything else, Monsieur? My mouth is so dry. Just, who was this beggar rat? I didn't really know him, Monsieur. None of us did. He was kinda a loner who hanged around, asking for scraps of food and cents. I don't even know his name. That's so sad. Did he have no family, no means of support? Falcon, do you have any idea how many beggars there are on the streets of Paris? How many people go hungry? How many people are forced to turn to crime? I'm well aware, madam. I'm asking these questions to see if there was perhaps some reason why this particular rat was killed. But no, it appears that this was just the loss of one unnamed beggar. A rat among many. It's tragic. That it is, Monsieur. Is there any other way I can help? If a policeman did shoot an innocent person, then there would surely be an investigation. Ha! Your naivety knows no bounds, Falcon. You think the police care if one of their own is out of control? Actually, there was one bloke asking around, but I don't think he was a policeman. Oh? Go on, madam. Well, he was this charming fox. Reynard? A friend of yours, Falcon? Something like that? We should probably pay him a visit to see what he's up to. Pay him a visit? I suppose we can set aside a little time. Did you want something else? That's all, madam. Thanks for all your help. No problem. Anything to help Ma'am Boumart. We'll try to get to the bottom of this, Satan. Just make sure to stay safe when the revolution starts. Stay inside. Keep Gambade safe. Of course, ma'am. You stay safe yourself, you hear? This is getting rough. Alright. R&M Associaries. Associates. Visitors, Monsieur Vilps. Visitors. Really, Falcon? What do you hope to accomplish in the sleazy back alley establishment? Sleazy? Madam, my back alley office is perhaps a little cluttered and eclectic, but I resent the accusation of sleaze. Maybe I should do the introductions? Monsieur Vilps, this is Madame Boumart, friend of mine. Madam, this is Reynard Volpez, private investigator at your service. It's a pleasure to meet you, madam. Ah, how stoic. I'm sure you have some pressing questions to ask, Falcon, but before we get started, there is something I must tell you. Monsieur Sparrison dropped by earlier. He informed me of your situation. Sparrison? Is he alright? Oh yes, he's now working with Inspector Volerty, attempting to unravel the rebel plot. Just as I thought. It appears that your lackey has solidified his position as a traitor to the Second Republic, Falcon. Perhaps. Perhaps not. Sparrison doesn't strike me as a person who sides with any ideology. But, you know, he asked me the most particular question. Would you like to know what it was? Of course. Such information is quite valuable. It would cost, say, 30 francs? Yeah. I know how this works. Here's your money, monsieur. Very good. So, on to the question. Sparrison asked if you were the Viridian killer. The one responsible for the random bombings during the July Revolution 18 years ago. Why on earth would he ask that? Perhaps the inspector had been telling him stories. So, what did you tell him? The truth, of course. That is, that I have no idea who the Viridian killer is, but that if I knew, that it couldn't possibly be Falcon. Oh, and how do you know I'm not the Viridian killer? Falcon, please. You're a semi-drunk, bumbling oaf, not a ruthless killer. Anyway, I've started my own investigation into the Viridian killer. It's fascinating stuff. Apparently, he was seen in multiple places at once, which leads some to believe that he was actually more than one person. Huh. And do you know why they call him, or should I say, them, the Viridian killer? Viridian is a greenish color, isn't it? No, I don't have a clue. Crimson Killer would be a much cooler name. It appears that no one knows the origins of the name, which leads me to suspect that he, or indeed they, chose their own name. This is all fascinating, truly fascinating, but perhaps we can return to the conversation to why we're here. Of course, Monsieur Volps, we heard that you were investigating the murder at Les Halles. I was. The victim was a friend of Mousie's. More of an acquaintance, really. Well, we want to know if you managed to uncover anything. Did you find any leads, any juicy clues? Not as such. It's quite a peculiar case. Did you hear that the murderer wore an eye patch? I did. You know what that implies, don't you, Falcon? You only know of one police officer, or indeed one person who wears an eye patch. Yeah. The inspector. But that can't be right. You wouldn't describe him as a murderous man, would you, Monsieur Volps? Murderous. I don't know. He's certainly passionate about finding the Viridian killer. Who's to say he wouldn't kill in the pursuit of his arch-enemy? Falcon, I want to solve this mystery as much as you do, but time is pressing and we have other matters to attend to. We must take our leave. Understood? Until next time, Monsieur Volps. Goodbye and good luck, Monsieur Falcon. It was a pleasure meeting you, madam. Monsieur Volps? That Linus looked pretty angry. Is this revolution going to end in blood, Monsieur Volps? Just like 1830? Yeah. Probably. Yeah. Well, I guess on that note, we'll probably end up here. I suppose. Let's hope that this... My septum keeps getting crooked because my nose is itchy. Let's hope that this revolution doesn't end in blood, but I fricked up this whole Let's Play, so it probably will. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. It means so much to me. I really, really appreciate it. If you liked the video, make sure to comment down below. Tell me your favorite part of this fricked up situation. And also, if you got this far, please make sure to tell me your favorite chip brand. Maybe you don't like chips. Do you like chips? If you hate chips, just be like, I hate chips, I guess. Frick, make me cry, I suppose. If not, tell me your favorite chips. You know, like you like that sour cream and onion, you like that cheddar, maybe some harvest vegetables, some like barbecue, some of those ranch Doritos, the cool ranch Doritos. I don't know. Tell me your favorite kind. I just had some Pringles today. They were sour cream and onion. What's up? Anyway, yeah, make sure to like this video. Again, if you do enjoy it, it means a lot to me and helps out with statistics and all of that. I guess if you didn't, you don't have to. I mean, like, you made it this far, though. It's kind of, I mean, maybe you just hated it or something. I don't know. Maybe you're hate watching me, which I appreciate that as well. But if you want to check out my Twitch, I'm usually over there. That's my main thing. So if you want to see that, I'm over there like 5 times a week. Pop on over there if you want to, I suppose. Play a lot of JRPGs over there. I also have a Instagram and a Twitter if you want to check those out. They're also down below in the description. So, yeah. I'll see you guys next Thursday. Goodbye.